What's going on with my family? It's a whole new way of life. You already know. That Palo Santo on there. Gotta keep the vibes clean. You already know that I'm my little stash going. But really the point of this video is embracing yourself. Embracing every aspect of yourself, even your not so. You see, when we see how it's yin and yang, we have light and dark. We have a light side, we have a dark side, we have our shadow aspects. This is a subliminal message this is a message like I'm trying to just show to people, because right now this is what the universe is kind of showing me, is to really just embrace everything, embrace your differences, embrace being unique. And I purposely left this here just so people can see, like, when we start to love ourselves enough where we don't care what other people think, our confidence, self-esteem, self-respect, it all just boosts. Always remember, your eyes are the lenses to your soul. What's in here, what's within really matters. The outside, let's say it's just an expression. Let's just say we can create it, kind of shape it, be the makers of our own super being, here, like your best version. Just remember, there's really levels to this shit, and there's progress every single day. Don't let what another person said really stop you from your dreams. Don't let someone out there say that you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? Really just embrace your flaws. This is one thing I'm really working on myself, and I purposely, like, this all makes sense. Like, really, things that don't make sense then, they make sense now. Like, one problem, I'm gonna say a few things that I personally used to be, like, self-conscious of, like trying to look good all the time, like making sure, like, you have to look perfect. But about perfection, no one's really perfect. Everyone is perfect in their own imperfect way. You know what I mean? It's yin and yang, balanced out. But then again, light and dark, it's all one whole. So to see it like this, really believe in yourself, really know that you have that confidence, spread your wings, really shine like this. Taking a deep ass breath, really bring some good energy in here. And I just want people to not fold, not really give up. We came way too far. And if you know what I mean, you feel me? It's just the little things. And when I say put a little bit of energy into your passions each day, it will grow. Whether you think something is not moving forward, you think it's stagnant, because this happens with me. I could be in a situation, right? And then those thoughts creep up saying like, oh, are you doing enough? Like, is this okay? There's always growth happening. There's always growth taking place. Even if we can't see it with our two eyes, we can kind of go inward and start to feel the change energetically, start to feel the change emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Everything is all one, everything's connected, everything's in relation to one another. So when we just see it like this, like just for today, I was kind of feeling like, damn, this is some real shit. I forced myself to really get up and run today. Yeah, bro, there's something about colors too, like even just wearing a yellow shirt, it activates, it has something to do with the solar plexus, like confidence, warmness, like yellow. Notice this, every single color has a certain like psychology to it. It gives off a certain effect. Just like you see black or something, you could think it's like protection. Just like the crystal black tourmaline, and then you could just tell like red, grounding, orange, creativity, yellow, passion, purpose, confidence, green, which is the heart, which is the color of nature, which is pretty damn cool. Like, I just noticed that there was one time I was like, whoa, hold on a second. Nature is green. Everything is green, which means nature is love. Nature is from the heart, opens up your heart. That's one thing I really realized. I was like, damn, it makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? And then we move up, we go to the blue, and the blue represents calm, represents expression, speaking your truth, different things like that. And it just goes up. You see how colors are really related to the chakras. You could eat an orange, you could eat a lemon, you could eat something, eat some freaking strawberries, a red apple, that would balance your root chakra. People really think it's crazy, but no, it's true. Look at the rainbow. You are a rainbow, I'm a rainbow, we all are. Yes, sir. I'm just making a video for people to embrace their flaws. Like, we should be waking up out of bed saying like, we glowing. Like, you gotta say you're glowing every single day. Even when you feel like, man, That's the ego. That's one thing I had to really deal with. Like, I had that ego voice in my head nonstop, always trying to say, like, you gotta fix this over here. You gotta maybe brush this off, maybe straighten this. Like, man, who cares? Be yourself. You will find yourself way more happier once you're just really flowing with shit. Once you're really just that whole new wave. You're on that wave, that infinite wave, and you're just going with the flow. Going with the flow throughout life. And that's one thing I find so beneficial. Really just being in the moment. Like, I purposely have this little, like, stash. I want to show people it don't matter. It really doesn't matter. As long as you, it's like once you know who you are internally, no one can say shit. Once you really know who you are, knowing other people's opinions are irrelevant. It's like, know this, you're always greater than what the crowd has to say. You're always greater than what people want to judge and say shit about you, because it's all a reflection at the end of the day. How I treat you is how I treat myself. How another treats me is how they treat them. You kind of see vice versa. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, ain't it? Seeing all this shit connect, seeing all these things. Because I just found myself really sitting back, just connecting dots, putting things together. Like, hold on, this did not make sense way back when, but now it's starting to come together. We bringing in that pyramid energy. You already know this like an organized pyramid. Really interesting. What I'm about to do is, like, I think I want to start making my own personal ones. I kind of see what you got to do. I think you just have to get just like the supplies and stuff, or like this mold right here, and then you like get a little thing, you put it in, you like fill it up, different things like that. I don't know though, but be ready for that. I definitely want to see how I'm coming up with these ideas just to create. Like, you have the same ability. Let's create our own shit. We don't have to even do what the next person in the suit and tie said. Oh, you should probably do this. Here's a resume. You want a resume? Like, no, I'm straight on that, man. Like, let's create our own realities. Let's make our own things with our own gifts and passions that we all have in our DNA. And I'm telling you, it's real shit. So just know it's really it's a process, man. Every single day. There's gonna be days where it seems like, yeah, I don't know if I really feel like it. But you see, willpower, we can just step in, rocking the yellow, and trying to bring in that sunny, like, confident type of energy. Embrace everything. Embrace your flaws. Embrace your differences, because that's what makes you unique. Think about it. There's no one else that is you. There's no one else that really can do what you do. Let the power of that really soak in. Know that you're special and you are worthy. I totally know what it's like to think like, damn, I'm not really worthy of my greatness. My dreams are too big. Other people don't believe it. You gotta believe in it. You gotta believe in it. That's really how I be thinking. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. People don't believe in me because I'm gonna go my own way. I'm gonna walk my own route. I'm gonna listen to my intuition, and when I'm on that route, I know God is really walking with me. Always know that higher power, that universe, that source energy sits within all of us. Like, speaking back to what I was saying, like, when I went on that run, holy shit, I felt good as hell after, because I really put a goal in my mind. And it's like, damn, that makes a lot of sense. Like, sometimes I remember my goals being like way up here, when we just gotta make little baby steps to get to where you want to go. And being consistent every day. Like, when I wake up, I always say, like, let's show up. Let's show up, because showing up is literally a key factor in trying to become successful. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be resilient and be humble at the same time. Humble yourself. It's okay to fail. Every time I fail, I think, hold on, this is just another lesson. Like I always love to say, each bump in the road is another lesson to obtain, more knowledge to obtain. So to stay present, really just show a lot of gratitude. I really been showing gratitude for the smallest things. Like, I'm telling you, you could give me some organic fruits, man. You could give me a little crystal. I'll be grateful as hell. And I'll be grateful to wake up even on a rainy day, even on a cloudy day. Like, really, we make this, man. This is the biggest realization I'm coming to. We create our own realities through thought, through dominant belief, through consistent actions, what we do. And that's why I'm just saying, like, let's be conscious. Let's not let this stuff get on autopilot and kind of steer us around. That's one thing that happened to me. Like, I swear, I would literally be conscious of the unconscious. Like, let's say I'm doing something unconsciously. I've been really just cutting that out. Like, I'm trying to stay present and just be real with myself. Like, damn, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting tired of lying. I'm getting tired of hiding who I am. Like, it doesn't make sense. Never look up to other, like, this is what I do. When I look up to somebody, I don't say like, oh, they're so much greater than me. They're so much better. I'll never be able to get that. I'll never be able to reach where they're at. But no, you have to kind of flip it around, kind of shift your perception and the perspective and label we put on things. Just like the shirt I'm wearing, someone could say, I know this has nothing to do with what I'm saying, but just hear me out. This shirt I could be wearing, someone could say, oh, that's an ugly shirt. That I don't like your hair. I don't like how you look. Like, that's just how we're labeling shit. If I wanted to flip that, this is what I've been looking at, like shifting identity. Let's shift our whole identity and outlook on ourselves, because it's a self-talk. It's a self-talk that we have with ourselves that is really just so important. You gotta really talk to yourself like your own best friend, like your own hero. Be in a relationship with yourself. Self-love every single day, all day. You already know. It's so important. And if you feel like you're having trouble being able to love yourself, just look in the mirror and see that you're a creation of God. You're really a freaking divine soul, a divine being. And you hold infinite potential. This is when I started seeing the power of mind and just how powerful it truly is, and how that's the real grip that we gotta have on. Like, it's all mentality. And journaling, highly recommended. Like, these journals, I have to keep a journal, because just the stuff, if you feel me, you know, like when the thought comes in, you're like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. That's something I should definitely just keep a hold of. And I keep that on a journal and just write it down, so then I can just come back to it and it's there. So I find that really beneficial. Also, just things that are gonna lift you up, things that are gonna boost your energy, things that are gonna make you feel just good and in your own skin. And mind you, just like yin and yang, negative and positive, it's not always gonna feel good. It's not always gonna feel positive when you're in that fight, but as you keep doing it, just like with these videos, as you keep doing it, it's only gonna get better and better. It's only gonna get easier and easier. Find what is natural. Find what is effortless. Find what you can flow in through. It's all about that flow. You don't want to do something and be like, know what I mean? Let's go. I really see the light in you guys. I know what you're capable of doing. I'm putting myself out here on purpose, because one, I want to inspire other people to do the same thing, and I purposely, embrace it, and be ready. Always be ready for life. I'm talking like mentally, man. Do not fold, do not give up. There's so many distractions, other things, just keep that hyper focus. It's almost like a whole different headspace. Like, you gotta shut the whole world out. You gotta shut every distraction out and really just solely focus on you. Just look at yourself. Look at where you're at right now. Look at where you're at and where you want to be. Fill in the middle. Take those steps each time. Cause I'm telling you, this is really our reality. We get to create it, and this shit is it's so dope. It really is, and I just love being a service of light. This is what I show so much gratitude for. I remember getting almost emotional, because I was so damn grateful just to be able to come to this type of realization and perspective, and see that we're all family, see we're all brothers and sisters out here, and we're all one. I don't judge you. I'd rather love you, man, than judge you. I'd rather lift you up than hate you. You always remember everything. Look in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration if you want to find the secret to the universe, because that key, you are the key, and that key is you. So remember why you started. Remember why you started. Anytime I feel like giving up, anytime I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep going, remember why you started. Remember who you're doing it for. And just remember that legacy. Remember that vision you're going to leave. I really believe in you guys, man. I really do. And let me go back to what I was saying, because when I force myself to run, this is some daily motivation, daily inspiration. I want people to really see what they're capable of, and I'm putting myself out to show you this shit is possible. I'm here to show you, like, you really can do anything, man, with the power of your mind. If you can see it in here, you can feel it in your heart, you can hold it in your hands. I promise you that. creation and evolution every single day. Expect ups, expect downs. It's all part of the yin and yang. Find the balance, find that flow, and don't forget to just breathe. Don't worry about what other people are saying. Don't worry about how they're about to judge you. Just focus on you, because the only real battle out here is you versus you. Like when I went out there to run, it wasn't all sunny, it wasn't all warm and shit. I said, fuck it, man, I'm gonna do something that I have to prove to myself. Just like I'm saying, metaphorically, like, prove it to yourself. The most important thing is really how we're looking at ourselves, like, every single day. Like, when I get up and I look in the mirror, I gotta hold myself accountable when no one else is. I gotta be that freaking lone wolf and go through that shit, get in the fire, stay in the fight. And it's like each time you put yourself into that suffering, just a little bit of it, you get stronger, man. Your mental toughness, self-respect, everything is boosted up. I really mean this. I was really not feeling too well before I ran. Something in me, just like that intuition, always listen to it because it's working in your favor. Life is working in your favor, whether you know it or not. Like, this is some real talk right here. I want people to feel inspiration and the passion that's coming out of me when I speak about this story. Like, just notice this. Like, everything is really working in divine timing. I know we want things to happen now. We want it now. Like, please. The universe is testing your patience. The universe is making you evolve in different sequences and different experiences so far. You just have to trust it and kind of just take that ride. It's like, imagine you're on this like paraglider, you're jumping off the mountain, you're like, whoa, like you're just flying on it. You're gonna be pulled in different directions, but that's just, things happen for a reason, and I promise you this is so true. But make sure you just get out there today and prove it to yourself. Do it for yourself. Make a statement for real. Make a statement today. Are you gonna let these haters really pull you around? Are you gonna let other people define who you are? Or are you gonna really get up and remember that shit? That's what I think about when I'm in that fight and I'm really trying to get stronger, mentally tough, like just harden my mindset. I think about all the people that have really said shit, and it's just funny because you'll feel the energy from it. You'll feel that energy starting to come up. Be like, yep, I know who I am. Remember who you are, and that's a divine being, multi-dimensional, spiritual being having this human experience. This is all consciousness. This is all energy. This is frequency and vibration. Remember this. Stay conscious, stay aware of what you're stimulating your mind with and what we're feeding our subconscious minds. It's so important. What I usually do is just get a journal. On each piece of paper, really just write down everything. Write down everything you've been running from. And I'm telling you what I personally do that helps me just find clarity, find a better just vantage point into where to really execute. Write everything down. Write your insecurities, your problems, what you think is wrong, what you think is bad, anything. And this is how I really label it out and get to the core of this shit. This is what I do. So on a piece of paper, write physical body, write nervous system, write energy body, emotional body. I write those 4 things, and in those 4 things, I list them each. Just like a live autopsy, like I find and write, like let's say energy. I could say lower chakra healing, sacral chakra balancing, physical, stretch, yoga, meditate, exercise, eat healthy. You see, these are just like, it's like peeling layers back to the onion. You start to see like, damn, hold on, let me pull this shit I stuffed under the rug for so long, and let's rehabilitate it, let's heal it. Cause you gotta feel it to heal it, baby. You gotta feel that shit. And I know it's not all, you're strong enough. I'm really telling you, like, you're strong enough. Take strength from this. But back to that running story, like, it made me just feel so much better. It's what even inspired me to make a video. I'm not giving up. You shouldn't give up either. Because you actually are worth living the life of your dreams. It's in your hands. You are the creator of it. Hear that out on a higher perspective. And just know what you're really capable of. All the people who said you can't were just mad at themselves. They were just insecure themselves and trying to project their own shadows onto you. So to see, as we live and learn and we really love on, that's how I see it. But yeah, just went on a little run. How to get that shit in. I felt amazing. It was like raining and stuff. it was like cold on me. I don't know. I really got in some like I got in some headspace, man, where I was just locked in. That's what I'm talking about. It's like this deep presence. The more present we can be, the easier we'll be able to think way clearer. We'll be able to see, like, hold on a second, what am I even tripping for? What am I even stressing for? Like, everything's already here and it's here now. All the tools you need, everything you need is around you, and what situation you're in is for a reason. Always believe in that, and always have trust and faith and hope. Those three things are always important. It's like when we want to throw in the towel, when we want to give up, that's the time to really stay in just for 5 more minutes. Just one last lap, man, a few more reps. You will unlock a part of your mind that really shows you how powerful you are. And what I seek in myself is what everyone else has the ability to do. I'm not saying I'm some like superhuman, some god or some shit, no. I'm just speaking my truth. I'm just trying to be authentic. This is the message I'm trying to bring. I want people to find their passions. I want people to find what really makes you happy, what really lifts you up. I know you don't want to listen to what other people are telling you, parents, friends, people thinking they know what's best for you, but deep down, you know what's best for you. No one else does. So just know it's a battle between you versus you. Win that shit every single day. Show up every single fucking day. Don't let this stuff get to you. This noise, you gotta cancel it out. You gotta get locked in with your spirit, with that shit. Bring that energy out. Light that fuse in your stomach and let that fire come out. Like, I can't, like, the feeling that I had, cause this is what I did. When I went out there to run, I was like, hold on, 3 miles. This is the longest I ever ran before. I was like, 3 miles, let's do this shit. It's raining. I'm in a fucking, I don't even know, I'm just looking around. I'm like, you know what? I'm flipping everything on his back. I'm transmuting what I don't like into what I can use to grow. Like, for example, I was just walking out, I saw trash and shit. Seeing trash, people littering in nature. I was like, man, this is how we treat Mother Earth. So I just went off and I was like, you know what? Let me add that onto the freaking, like, that cookie jar shit that Goggins dude said really works. Like, I'll be going in that bitch. I'll be taking those L's and those wins. That is so important. I've never realized how powerful that really was. So shout out to him for that. But yeah, just push yourself today. You don't even have to go that far. Just find almost like you find yourself a little bit. You find yourself in that pain, in that suffering, in that uncertainty. You find yourself in that dark room alone. You find yourself. And once you find yourself, you don't have to give a fuck. You don't have to give a single shit what anyone says about you. It's irrelevant. I used to care so much about how people are gonna judge me, react to me. I don't care anymore. That's how we gotta, I'm not saying don't care as in like, oh, I'm not gonna be passionate, show compassion for people, be respectful, like all these things you already know. But just block out them haters, block out those naysayers, man. Really use that shit as fuel. Torch them with your success. Yes, sir. It's a whole new wave. It's a whole new wave. We riding this wave to success. We riding this wave to wealth, to abundance, to victory, man. And that's really what I felt. Get that inner win for yourself every single day. You will feel good as hell. Like, I came inside, I was all wet and shit. I felt freaking good. I felt good, man. Like a feeling I have not felt in a minute. A feeling that I really like push myself past my limits. This is when you start, it's almost like, imagine studying yourself like a book. Like, I open this book, imagine this is me. The book of Lucas Tribbles, I open it up, I see everything. I see my strengths, I see my weaknesses, I see where I need to grow and what I need to let go of. Just really shadow work, looking in the unconscious mind, looking at what we push to the side. So just realize that, like, it makes a lot of sense, I swear. It's like the deeper, if we can go to the root of the problem and really yank that bitch out, you're in a good spot, because you know exactly, being aware, having that awareness to know what you want to change. It's stellar, my friend. It's really stellar. You got this. I believe in you. I was just running and stuff, like, bro, I swear this is really how powerful my mind is. This is all I did. I went out there, I put a number in my head, 3. Put a number in my head, how long I want to go. Because I remember I would go out there, I get a little cramp. I'm like, don't know if I want to keep going. But I just kept going a little bit, man. And I focused on that. I didn't focus on it. I started remembering, like, hold on. You're a god, man. You're a goddess. You have that shit within you. The power of the universe, the power of the Most High, the power of Christ is within you. That shit is crazy. Like, I was really just taking off, and it made my confidence go even more. I started running faster. I was like, really, let's go. Like, I swear, that's all I was saying before I made this video. I was like, let's go. Let's go. I was like singing in the shower, like dancing, like hopping around and stuff. Like, you see how this stuff really makes us feel? Because our brain is always releasing chemicals to any experience, any environment, anything we put ourselves really in. It's going to have a correspondence. It's going to have a reaction. So have them positive reactions. Don't seek for the negative ones. Because just how them negative ones are powerful, those positive ones are just as powerful, and it'll do you greatness, man. You deserve to feel that inner wind. You deserve to take control and take your full power back. Let's step in our divinity. Whole new way. Pyramid shit, pyramid life. Oregon, you already know. But man, like, let's just love life. Let's love this human experience. This is what I was doing. So when I was running, finishing that last mile, I was in that 2 mile, and like, we all start from somewhere. This is me I don't even run that much. And I was like, damn, I need to do what I don't want to do. I need to do what sucks every single fucking day of my life and face that shit. Face everything I pushed away. Release everything that don't serve me. I gotta face those things, man. Face it. I know it seems tough in the beginning, but I'm saying this because I genuinely give a shit. I care about you, and I see your potential. I know what you can really do. That's the first step, really. It's like a 2-step process, like being aware and then facing it, being aware and then facing it, taking that shit, writing it down and just checking off the list, but one by one, just taking it, boom, executing. I remember feeling good after that, and I was just like, man, I feel proud of myself. So you could literally, after watching, you could do like 20 push-ups, man. You could do a quick little meditation. Anything that is for you and your own growth is gonna help you hella. It's gonna really lift up your confidence. It's gonna make you a warrior. So remember this. Get after it today. Let's chase our purpose. Don't let that ego get you, because it's really pointless. I feel you guys. I know what it does. I know what it's like. It just tries to hold you down and limitate you, when in fact we're limitless. We have infinite potential. So just remember that. But push yourself past your limits. You will reap the rewards of it. You will reap that shit. You will feel good. Like, I felt something in my heart and my spirit, man, after doing that. And I felt real good. I felt like it's what I needed. You don't ever want to get too comfortable. You don't ever want to get too closed in to where you don't see it's like, imagine like a little blinder. Like, you're only able to see a certain length in front of you, but behind that shit, there's a whole other world. That's how I'm seeing it. So just remember this. Tap in. Find your passion. Find what really lifts you up. That's the most important thing. And always remember, the change starts internally before it hits external. If it can start in the mind, it can end in the mind. Always know that. I got a lot of gratitude and appreciation for you. I'm not really saying like this, really. I'm just sharing a quick little story. I want people to just know that they can embrace their flaws. Like, I don't care about it. I'm rocking it. I'm feeling it. Yeah. I'm feeling it, alright. The universe does things kind of mysteriously sometimes. I feel like the universe will keep us in one place, but then again, it's showing you something around. It's showing you something that you need to see, a lesson you need to learn. That's what I see this whole life for. I know that shit is pretty deep, but look at it. Earth is like one big freaking school, one big like learning curve. You're gonna hit one road, you're gonna hit a ditch, you're gonna have to come out that ditch, you're gonna know how to move on after that. And it's really just like that. It's crazy. Like, once we really are not afraid anymore, like, I'm not afraid of shit. I'm being fearless. I'm being resilient. My bad, I had some shit on my lip. Felt weird. Yeah, but be authentic. Don't even apologize no more. Never be sorry for trying to be great. Never be sorry for trying to become your best version. Because what comes with this is people are going to hate on you. People are going to try to doubt you in the beginning. But you just got to trust yourself. Like I said, once you know who you are and internally, spiritually, energetically. No one's gonna be able to control you no more. No one's gonna be able to pull you this way and this way. It's like you're gonna go here, but the rest of the world and society, Matrix, wants to pull you this way. You gotta say, hold on, let me cut that thing and let me go my own way. Because once you go your own path and walk that path, it's like below me. Like, I get it's tough. It's like there's the easy route and there's the freaking warrior path. I'm choosing the warrior path. If you know, you know. It's not an easy one, but it makes the best of you. It shapes you into who you want to become. And that's one thing that I didn't realize until now. Like, I used to be so pissed off about my situation. I would let my environment get to me. I would let certain people, places, things get to me. And what I learned from that was that I just have to embrace everything you're going through, because the light is always at the other side. When you're in that pain and suffering, when you're digging through that shit, because look at it, exorcism, you're working out them demons, you're getting that shit out of you. You gotta take control of your vessel, your temple. This is sacred, everything is. Let's bring the sacred connection back to this human experience. So just remember, your infinite potential. No, it's a step by. Every single day is a step. It can be up, it can be down. Just embrace everything. Show thanks for everything. I show thanks for the pain. I show thanks for the negativity, because I know I can do something with it. Always know, like, bro, we are alchemists out here. We can really freaking whip up like some wizardy shit. Get some negative energy, flip it into some positive energy. Get the hate from other people, turn that into inspiration, turn that into freaking free energy. Like, that's how I started saying it. I was like, damn, hold on, I'm tapping into something here. I feel like this is really real. We can take our power back just with our free will. So just remember your greatness. Remember you're a warrior, and you can do anything you put your mind to. There's progress every step of the day. What I'm learning too, just even with this YouTube stuff and everything, be patient. Learn patience, learn stillness, and just be in that silence, really bask in that state of being, and just feel the unconditional love that we all have access to. But I see the greatness in you, and when I look at you, I see you for who you really are. You know that I don't see you for this anything, man. Any like egoic tendencies, false subconscious behaviors. I'm shifting out of that. I'm molding into my true nature. Yeah. I'm molding into this shit. I don't care anymore. And it feels fucking liberating. Take ownership and just to hold myself accountable when no one is. Be the lone wolf. Be the hero to your own story. Remember, rewriting the book every day. Each day is a blank page. And you get to write it. If you don't like that old book, crumble up, throw it away. Let's start a new story. Let's start a new beginning. Always remember, power of the present now. Power of pure awareness. That's all we are. But find the liberation in the suffering, such as that run I did. I was like running in the rain and shit. Listen to some Goggins. You already know. Was focusing on my breathing. Listen to some affirmations. I was listening to mental toughness affirmations. Like, this is one key thing. It's a gem I want to throw out there. Is affirmations. You can really rewire your subconscious mind. Because think about it, how the subconscious works. And I always say that it's a record playback. So what you feed it is going to spit it back. It's like putting something in a machine, it spits it back out. That's what your subconscious does. So I'm just making sure to stimulate it with things that you want. Like, really, these affirmations are everything. They're really changing my life, changing my reality, just the way that I'm perceiving things. And just keep it neutral, really keep it neutral. And don't judge a book. Don't judge a book by its cover so quick, because you might just miss out on a gem. You know what I mean, though? Let's go. It's a whole new way of life. Much love and light to everybody. Namaste. Let's go. Rockin' the stash. If I can put myself out here, you can too. Don't care anymore, because we're all one. We're all connected. There's no point. Really. Everything happens for a reason. The universe didn't even let me get a fresh cut just so I could show you guys this. So let's go. Namaste. It's a whole new way of life. If you mess with this, if you resonate with this message, make sure you like and subscribe.